Police closer to catching a killer.
A young person's life is taken.
The evidence they have to solve who shot a teen in York.
We are considering this a hate crime.
The latest on a deadly shooting at a mosque.
It is extremely outrageous to target a place of worship.
Tonight, reaction from Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro.
Primary election preview, the races to watch, and what to expect when polls open.
Near record heat again for your Tuesday. Find out how high those temperatures climb and when the rain and thunderstorm chances rise again in the updated forecast.
When storms get loud,
It does tend to spark a bit of anxiety.
anxiety sets in for both people and pets.
They hear lower frequencies, they feel pressure changes.
What to do when threatening weather hits.
WGAL News 8 at 10 starts now.
York police say they have identified suspects in the shooting death of a 15-year-old in Penn Park almost 2 weeks ago. Good evening, I'm Jerry Gish.
And I'm Thasmeen Mahfouz, and the district attorney says investigators have, quote, solved the case. News 8's Bailey Martin is live at the York City Police Department with where the investigation stands right now. Bailey.
Jerry, Thasmeen, York City police are still actively searching for those suspects in connection to the shooting death of 15-year-old Daqual Harris at Penn Park. We now know as of today that police know who those juvenile suspects are. They won't say how many or release their names, but one thing they could agree on today is that this should be a wake-up call for the entire community.
The victim has lost his pulse, and the shooter or shooters, whomever, has lost their purpose. There is nothing to celebrate. Families are divided. Communities are afraid. And for many people, courage and hope are slowly being lost.
York City leaders brought the community together to announce that those suspects in the shooting death of 15-year-old Daqual Harris have now been identified, thanks to surveillance video reviewed by police, according to District Attorney Tim Barker.
They leave no stone unturned, and this case was no different. The amount of work that they did going throughout many, many, many different locations, seeking out multiple items of evidence, was truly incredible investigative work.
Police Commissioner Michael Muldrow says those suspects are juveniles and their identities have not been made public. Police are still searching for them.
The investigators we have in place now were every bit as relentless as expected. When a teenager, a 15-year-old, is shot and killed by another teenager, when our parents and our kids in our community can't feel safe in a park, that's a signal that we have a bigger problem.
After years of reduced gun violence, they say this is a wake-up call.
These moments remind us that every loss affects our community deeply and reinforces the importance of continuing our work to create safer neighborhoods and stronger support systems.
A funeral for Daqual Harris was held on Friday. City leaders really used today as a way to urge community members to evaluate the role they play here and to make a change. Live in York City, Bailey Martin, WGAL News 8.
Thank you. Now over to Storm Team Forecast, the live look over Ephrata, York, and Lebanon. And as spring is finally starting to feel like summer right now.
No, much more like summer today, Ethan. I mean, not spring at all. This was like August.
We were very close to the record high today. Like you said, feeling more like the 4th of July instead of going into Memorial Day. And we're going to be very close to the record high again tomorrow. Likely have a better chance of actually hitting the record high for your Tuesday. Still incredibly warm for this time of the day and this time of the year right now. Still at 82 degrees in Harrisburg, 81 if you're watching us in Lancaster, 85 right now in Lebanon, and it feels a little warmer than that when you factor in the dew points now sitting in the 60s to lower 70s, so feeling sticky, clammy out there across the region. We were tracking some isolated showers and thunder showers. Best chance for those are up towards State College and north of I-80 as we go through the night tonight. I think we'll just see some passing clouds through the overnight hours, and it will remain sticky with the threat for some some patchy fog. Look at the lows tonight, only down into the upper 60s. And then for tomorrow, we're on our way back to the mid 90s for our highs. That's why tomorrow's an impact day with a slim chance of some passing showers and storms, but better chances for scattered showers and storms to be around on Wednesday with highs in the upper 80s. And there could be a few strong storms on Wednesday, so that's why Wednesday is also an impact day. But rain chances will stay up as temperatures really drop as we get to the back part of this work week. I'll talk about that more in the 10-day forecast in a few minutes.
All right, Ethan, thank you. Whenever there's an impact day, make sure you have the WGAL app. You'll get a push alert so you can find out the forecast and be prepared.
In commitment to coverage tonight, we now are just hours away from polls opening for the Pennsylvania primary. We're taking a live look at Pennsylvania's and the nation's capital. Tomorrow, you'll be voting for your party's representative in races including governor, the U.S. House, state representatives, and half of the state Senate. And there is one special election to tell you about in Susquehanna Valley as well. If you live in the 196th district in York County, you'll be voting for the person to fill the unexpired state representative term of Seth Grove, who resigned in January. If you live in that district, everyone who's registered, Democrat, Republican, and Independent, can vote because you are electing your state representative.
And as we mentioned, voters will also be choosing their party's nominee for governor and lieutenant governor tomorrow. Incumbent Democratic Governor Josh Shapiro and Republican state treasurer for Republican side Stacey Garrity are not facing opponents in tomorrow's election, but they have been making their cases for November. Garrity was in Swatara Township today, raising the profile of her candidacy ahead of tomorrow's primary.
Leadership matters, accountability matters, and putting Pennsylvania families first matters.
And while Garrity isn't contested on the Republican ballot, her pick for Lieutenant Governor Jason Ritchie is. So Ritchie is facing a primary challenger from former Security Crisis Management and Public Affairs professional John Ventry. Over the weekend, Governor Josh Shapiro was in Lehigh Valley campaigning for his endorsed pick in the congressional primary. He said he and Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis hope to return to Harrisburg for another term.
I just want to tell you how much that means to me, how damn proud I am to serve as your governor, and how I'm looking forward to doing it for many, many, many more years to come.
And the polls are open tomorrow from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. If you have a mail-in ballot, county election leaders say at this point you need to drop it off in person to make sure it gets there and gets in by the 8 o'clock deadline tomorrow night. If you have any questions or need to find your polling place, WGAL has that information for you. So just scan that QR code on your screen right now, and it'll take you straight to our voter's guide.
A Lancaster County man is charged after police in Ephrata say he hit a juvenile in the face several times at a park. 36-year-old Ruben Lubo of Adamstown allegedly struck the victim at least 3 times May 4th at Adamstown Park, causing swelling and redness to their face. The victim and parent denied treatment. Lubo was arrested and released the same day. He's charged with endangering the welfare of children and simple assault with a preliminary hearing set for later this month.